What's up, and welcome to another episode. Master Moats Film Session, and it is brought to you by DRAFTKINGS Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. Not only is it safe, but it is secure, and most importantly, it is reliable. And for all the first-time users out there, if you use the promo code MOATS, you'll receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. So stop wasting time, download the app, use the promo code, and get an opportunity to make a little money. Alrighty. So now we got to talk about the touchdown run by Cam Akers in the third quarter of the Green Bay Packers and LA Rams divisional playoff game matchup. It was a really good run by Cam, man. He had a really impressive rookie season, and just felt like it was a big time play in the game. So of course we're gonna give it a little bit of attention. And as we always do, Telestrator right there, shout out. That's Cam Akers. All right, play it in full speed. And after that, we'll break it down. Alrighty. So first off, man, let's talk about personnel. For the Rams, now, I'm going to see if I can rewind it back enough so you can see it, but they're actually in 11 personnel here. So camera starts a little late, but they break the huddle out of 11, and 11 personnel is simply, like we said, one running back, one tight end. First digit is the running backs. Second digit is the amount of tight ends. All right, so it could be 11, it could be 12. If it's 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends, so forth and so forth. But in this scenario, it's 11 personnel, and what they do, they align in Wildcat, and it's Wildcat empty, meaning Jared Goff right here, he's motioned out to number one. Now, we've seen scenarios where sometimes they take the quarterback completely off the field, or sometimes they'll move him around. We've seen when the Saints used Taysom Hill, when he was their quarterback at times when Drew Brees was out, he would still kind of be in the tight end or C gap area. So everybody handles it differently. But ultimately, this is just your basic 11 personnel, motion to empty, or excuse me, aligned to empty Wildcat formation, okay? Now, the Packers on defense, this is the thing that was funny, man. Looking at it, because of how condensed it is on the field, it's hard to really identify what they are in. It looks to me like they were in some sort of man-to-man, and obviously this could be a check whether they check from a cover 3 to a cover 1, or it could go cover 1 to cover 3. Both will look very similar based off of just this one this run play. Is just hard to really differentiate because of the Wildcat element of it, and because typically this is an eligible receiver, so you would have to pay a lot more attention. Whereas you could tell this DB, he's not really paying any attention to Jared Goff right here. But the thing that I do like is this, man. For Cam Akers, once he gets this snap initially, he has pressure right now, man. Kenny Clark, their nose tackle, who's obviously coming off of a Pro Bowl season in 2019, he does a great job initially of beating the center and getting in the backfield right now. But the problem is this: he gets back there, but he's not able to make the play, and just creates this separation, this crease. And with the good running backs, they're able to hit these creases. That was the first part for Cam Akers that I thought was good, man. Just his ability to make this nose tackle. Like I said, Kenny Clark not be able to make the play. But then from there, we got to talk about this finish. This is a great read by Christian Kirksey, man. I like the read. I like the patience. I like the initial contact. Problem is, man, his legs died on this. Now, I understand he can't wrap up the way that he would like to because he has this big cast on his arm. But, man, when you make this contact, it happens at, I believe, the 5-yard line. And from there, man, he's just unable to get Cam Akers down. Now, Cam Akers isn't the biggest back, but they say that he is very squatty in terms of his legs. And it showed right here, man. He was able to literally just drive through this, man. Just keep his legs turning. You see the contact. But from there, just driving him. I mean, Kirksey's trying to do whatever he can to get this guy down, and he can't. He doesn't stand a chance right there. But I really liked from the Rams right here, man. Just number one, the Wildcat formation, because we know it's going to make you check. most of the NFL, they have 2 checks off a wild card. You're either going to play cover 3 off of it, or you're going to play cover 1 off of it. So it's very simple. The reason why you do that defensively, you know now, because you have to account for the quarterback, whereas typically you don't, right? Typically you don't have to worry about this guy as a runner or holding an extra gap. But when you talk about wildcat formations, this guy is live. He carries an extra gap. So typically as a defense, you want to bring extra guys into the box, because this isn't the guy that gets paid $100 million to throw the ball. He gets paid to run the ball. So you anticipate some type of run play. So that's why you get this type of look where you get this many guys in the box. I mean, we talk about it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this guy's still available on any perimeter run. So you really have, 8 to 9 guys in close proximity to the line of scrimmage. But another subtle thing that the Rams did to just make you have to talk defensively, and this is the Packers we're talking about here, they lined up in 4 strong, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is that significant? Because the communication between these guys right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, the communication in terms of how they would play some of the passing concepts if the Rams were to throw the ball, because they can throw out of this. If they were to do that, because it's 4 strong like this, the rules in terms of coverage change a little bit for some of these guys. So I like the 2 things that the Rams did from a pre-snap standpoint, just schematically, that we're going to make the Packers have to communicate, make them have to check, make them have to think a little bit more. But then from there, man, the rest of this is the O-line doing a good job getting hat on a hat. Right here, clean blocks. The center was the only one who really missed. I mean, right here, this is reach, kick out right here. This is the guy right here. I mean, like I said, Kenny Clark does a good job with this swim move to really just make this O lineman whiff. But across the board, everyone else had their cutoffs, everyone else had their kickoff blocks. And for both parties, you got what you wanted. If you're the Rams, you got the one-on-one matchup, Cam Akers versus the linebacker in the hole. That's what you want as the offense, right? One-on-one, make a guy miss. And then defensively, you got what you wanted as well. You got the free hitter. And Kirksey was the free hitter. He was available to make this play, and he does do everything you want except the finish. He goes on a ride. Never want to go on a ride as a linebacker, but as a whole, though, I thought that was good ball by both sides, man. I thought both parties executed it well. They both got it lined up well, and literally, that was the biggest difference, man. The cast club and the lack of finish, whereas this guy right here finishes in a big way. I want to slow it down one more time as we look at it from the end zone. But just look at this right here. Beautiful jab right here, man. Beautiful. Jab step, just rock him to sleep. For all my Steeler fans out there, Javon Hargrave, this is what he made a killing doing right here, man. Like the subtle jab just to get that offensive lineman to commit, and then being fast enough, explosive enough, elusive enough to be able to rock back and use that leverage that you just created for the offensive lineman against themselves. Man, to me, that's beautiful. And Kenny Clark definitely does that right here. He said, man, this could have been a tackle for loss if he completes this play. But that's the beauty of football. We talk about it being a game of inches, right? That's what we always hear. It's so cliche, but it's very accurate. It is a game of inches, and you could just see right here the difference between a tackle for loss versus a touchdown. Yep, here we go right here. Jab step, great hand usage. I like the outside hand that smacks the elbow, clear it over the top, finish through, get the elbow. Now you're clearing your hips. Game of inches, though. We're right here. He gets a hand on him, but he's not able to bring him down. And now from here, this is good ball. This is what you want. Like I said, offensively and defensively. It's just their guy finished better. Shout out to Cam Akers, though, man. He was very impressive as a rookie. I'm definitely going to be excited to see what he can grow into. Obviously, in L.A., he's filling in for some big shoes. Todd Gurley was the guy out there, led them to a Super Bowl. So it's going to be interesting to see if Cam can, produce to that type of level as well and really be a key part for this, for that Rams offense going forward. But, it's a good play right there, man, by both parties. I'm excited about it either way. So, hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Also, man, if there are other players that you want to see broken down, you want to hear breakdowns on or particular plays, concepts, whatever it is, put it in the comment section below. I don't care what player it is. I don't care offense, defense, special teams, you name them. I got you, baby. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, which I hope you would have, but if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Shout out to everybody that has been along for the journey. And until next time, baby. Peace.